Mark Zuckerberg has been looking for ways to influence the immigration debate for some time now, and with some missteps along the way. Is this the right forum?
I think that Mark has come to recognize, as we all have, that the key to meaningful immigration reform is to engage in the broader debate about comprehensive reform. So we're all looking toward finding comprehensive reform after the recess when this gets back to the House, because it's critical to the U.S. economy.
Now, Jonathan, the tech industry has lobbied Congress for a long time to help get more skilled foreign workers into the U.S. Why is this time actually different? Why will this be a success, you think?
Well, I think we're at a critical juncture in the economy. I mean, right now, our industry alone is producing 3 more jobs than there are college graduates to take them. And so we need to really focus on getting highly skilled workers into the United States in order to fill these jobs. I mean, the potential for economic growth is considerable, and I think now is the time to focus. And so I think we've all come to recognize that participating in the broader, comprehensive immigration reform debate is the way to get that done. The passage in the Senate, I think, is a good sign that shows that there's some bipartisan support and understanding of the role that immigration can play to the economy. And so we expect good things to come out of the House as well.
Jonathan, are there any differences between the way that you see this issue and the way that Zuckerberg and his not-for-profit organization Forward.us see this issue?
Well, I mean, I can't speak for his nonprofit, except that there's a pretty broad spectrum of support both in the tech industry and industry general around the idea of comprehensive immigration reform. So I think we're on the same page that right now, if we get the reform that we're asking for, we can see as much as 35% more year-to-year growth in the economy. And those are significant numbers from immigration reform alone. So on that, I think everyone agrees, and it's just a question of finding the right balance and getting to the right answer.
Well, there is a comprehensive reform bill out of the Senate. One House Republicans, at the very least, don't seem prepared to take up. Jonathan, as these issues continue to be negotiated, what is Silicon Valley and the tech industry broadly willing to give up in comprehensive reform in order to get the things that you want?
Well, the real issue, I think, is a balance between the temporary solution of visas for highly skilled workers, so-called H-1B visas, for which there simply aren't enough to handle the immediate demands of the tech industry and the industry generally in terms of the jobs that are available. Balancing that interest with the need to develop a U.S. workforce. That's why the Senate bill includes a STEM education fund provision that will create as much as $5 billion in funding for STEM education in schools, so that we're dealing with both the short-term problem of filling these jobs today and the long-term problem of getting more graduates that can get these jobs in the future.
And, Jonathan, you seem relatively optimistic about passing the House, but I would argue that there are some Republicans who would disagree with you on that. Does the tech industry have an outline for a Plan B?
Well, I mean, I think that the best way to accomplish Plan A is to focus on Plan A. And right now, Plan A is comprehensive immigration reform.
You got to have a Plan B. It's Congress. You have to have a backup plan.
I think that we need to focus right now on the importance that this is going to have to our economy. I mean, just my industry alone, the app industry, has grown to a $54 billion industry in just 5 years. There's so much growth potential there if we can fill the jobs that are already available. And I think more and more people are coming to recognize that. I think the 2/3 vote in the Senate is at least an indication that there's bipartisan support for comprehensive reform. There's going to be new negotiations, new challenges that come up in the House, but I'm confident that the issue has raised itself to the level of immediacy that we will see results from the House as well and ultimately get something in front of the President.